Norristown on the move at the beginning of the second half. Ball into Ramsey. Ramsey rebound. Blocked by Fisher. Norristown up, fouling. Norristown steals the ball. Johnson. Evans on the move. Misses. Rebound by Fisher. And once again, we're going to watch this rebounding and see how it goes. Horace King with a jump shot. And the Colonial Plymouth-Whitemarsh close to 1. Thompson, yes. 4-2, and lead goes back to 3 for the Eagles. Norristown is going back into a man-to-man. Johnson now moves up the play ball outside. There's an official timeout. Yeah, I got it. And one is coming in.
He seems to have done something to his ankle, Jim. He came down on the edge of it, on that, going up for that last rebound. He came down on the side of his ankle, and you could see on his face, it must have really hurt him.
That could be a big swing because Marinello is going on a good score for 40. The Colonials tonight. Keith Green missed. Norristown in transition. Ramsey, ball blocked by Blum into the hands of Bell, moving up in a hurry. Flowers tries intercept, doesn't get it. Ball blocked by Johnson into the hands of Thompson, and the Eagles control. Johnson moving up court. Nice defensive play. Round the back dribble. Moving on King into the center. Feeds to Thompson. Back to Johnson with a jump shot from the outside. Yes.
Now, if you'll notice, Jim, at the start of this half, the Norristown players are moving continuously. So apparently Cresswell's got on them at halftime that basketball is a game where you got to keep moving. You can't plant your feet in one spot.
Marinello is coming back into the game for VW. He's shaking. It's his right ankle that he's hurt, and it appears to be pretty tender. He's going to give it a shot. The ball is outside the Bell. Bell's to Marinello in the corner. Into the center. King is off. Oh, quick steal by Dickie Johnson on Keith Green. And Johnson moving up to forecourt. Gives over to Thompson with a jumper. No. Rebound by King. And King is doing a very nice rebounding job for the Colonials. Ball to Marinello. Partially blocked by Thompson. Saved by Marinello. Into the hands of Mike Evans. Johnson. Looking down court, moves down court quickly, over to Flowers. Flowers for 3, no. Rebound, King again. Dribbling up, looks around, moving the ball, waits for Green, Green on the dribble. Over to Bell. Flowers playing ball now. Norristown moved into his zone. Looks like a 2-3.
Marinello is yet to dribble the ball, Jim. He takes a pass, and he stands where he is. He either throws it to someone else or he shoots. He's yet to dribble with the ball.
Marinello, about three-pointer, now has 14 points in leading the Colonials. And it looks like he's okay. Johnson underneath. Evans. Ball is blocked by Fisher again. And Fisher is very tough underneath there. Must be 3 or 4 block shots in by now. Ball on the move for the jumper. Yes.
Boy, did that hurt Norristown. Not paying attention. They had the ball stolen from them right under the basket.
Keith Green on the inbound pass. In a matter of seconds, it's now the Colonials of Plymouth-Whitemarsh 39. The Eagles of Norristown 37 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the half. Third quarter. You cannot get too easy going out there, and that's just what happened to the Eagles. They weren't paying attention. Plymouth-Whitemarsh on a smart move steals the ball, and I'm sure that's why Coach Cresswell called that timeout. He's going to let these guys know that they can't relax out there.
Well, especially against a Stofko team. Stofko is just a precision basketball player. He teaches it to his kids. They just know the fundamentals of the game. They're alert out there. I think Norristown's team's a little bit faster, but PW's team seems to be a little more alert.
7-2 and 1 on block.
Johnson on the handling the ball, gives out to Flowers, who's moving to the outside. Let's see what that timeout has done. Over to Evans. Evans swings to Johnson. Johnson looks inside, comes back out to Flowers deep. Flowers to Johnson. Johnson for a three-pointer, no. On the rebound, it's off Brad Bell underneath, and it will be the Norristown ball under the basket. Plymouth-Whitemarsh has stayed in this zone for the entire game, and it's causing Norristown. Here's Flowers from the outside. No. Oh, rebound right over Evans' hands, into the hands of Marinello, who moves up. Gets the ball to Bell. Ball on the move. Flies in, underneath. King. Ball blocked by Thompson. Foul, Jeff Thompson. Nice ball movement by the Colonials. Forrest King will be shooting 2 shots for Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Plymouth-Whitemarsh still up by 2, 39-37. We're under 4 minutes in the third quarter. First shot is up.
Well, again, their foul shooting's hurting them, Jim. That first half, if they had been on their foul shots, they would have gone away with a big lead. I guess Stofko figured, why change his offense? They're doing well out there. Why try anything different?
Forrest King makes 1 out of 2. He now has 9 points. And the Colonials lead by 3, a lead which they had for much of the first half. Johnson in the corner. Goes cross court to Evans. Evans on a quick pass to Thompson. On the drive, up, too high. Reese Ramsey, no. Ball blocked. Ramsey on the foul, no. Thompson, yes. In the first half, Jeff Thompson had 11 rebounds. So he's really doing a job on the boards, and that's what they expect from him. He's a rebounder. He now also has 12 points and has taken over the team leadership in scoring. Norristown man-to-man. Forrest King with a jumper way off underneath the ball. Misses. Rebound misses. Rebound again. Yes. Norristown almost threw the ball away and did. On the sideline. Once again, a little bit of carelessness on the part of the Eagles on the throw-in. Marinello to inbounds. Ball is in the hands of Bell. Flowers playing him, man-to-man. Over to Green. Green on the move, but he walked. Norristown will take over, trailing by 3, with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third period. Plymouth-Whitemarsh is falling back into their zone again. It's Johnson into the front court, into the corner to Thompson with a jumper. No. Rebound by Johnson, dribbles, moves in. A nice move.
The only trouble is when you have Thompson taking your outside shots, you don't have the rebounding underneath. They've got to hope that Flowers or Binky Johnson starts hitting the outside shot.
So far, Norristown's outside shooting has left a lot to be desired. I think that unless one of the two of them can start hitting from the outside, Plymouth-Whitemarsh is going to pack it in and keep controlling those boards underneath. Johnson with a foul shot for his 12th point. He and Thompson each have 12 and leading the Eagles thus far. Second shot is up, good. Johnson hits nothing but net. Marinello, Norristown in the press. There goes the ball to Green. Green takes the jumper, no. Green rebound. Out of bounds off of Forrest King. And Norristown that time switched into full court pressure, and they seem to upset Plymouth-Whitemarsh a little bit. Flowers into the front court to Johnson. On the fake, drives in, moves, and he walks.
I'm surprised Johnson doesn't take his shot sooner. When he can get within 8 feet of the basket, he doesn't have to drive. He should just jump up and put it up.
Yes, there's a case where one move too many. He's got to stop and take that shot from the outside. Oh, Ramsey picks the ball up, trying to control it. On the drive, stops, jumps, yes. Ramsey looked like he was dribbling a hot potato on that one. Finally managed to gather it in. Put the ball off the front of the rim and in. And Norristown is reclaimed the lead by 1. Johnson that time with a foul on Marinello, playing him. And Norristown has tried to increase the pressure on Plymouth-Whitemarsh now, trying not to let them set up and get the easy jump shots. Marinello inbounds to King. King outside the Bell. And Bell moves to set the offense. In the corner to Green. Green with a long jumper. Yes.
Now, when that ball was coming down toward the basket, Jim, there were 3 players from Plymouth-Whitemarsh going for the basket. And that's what Norristown is not doing.
Apparently, almost all of the Plymouth-Whitemarsh players can hit from that 3-point spot. They are not afraid to fire the ball. Johnson to Evans. Evans to Thompson on the move underneath. Stops. And it looks like he's hit by Fisher. And if that foul is on Fisher, it will be his 3rd. No. Foul is on Green, his 2nd foul. Sending Thompson to the line, shooting 2. Norristown needs both of these to tie. Thompson made a strong move to the basket, but got hit just as he tried to put the shot off. Norristown's foul shooting is keeping him in, and Norristown is a pretty good foul shooting team. You want to see them go on the line. Second shot is up, off the front of the rim. I should have known that as soon as I had said that, I would have jinxed him. But still, the Colonials leading by 1 with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the 3rd period. Bell on the move. Ramsey tries to steal. Fisher strong to the basket. And on the fast break, Johnson tries to get the ball to Ramsey. Ramsey couldn't control it. Ball out of bounds, and that was a chance for Norristown to get the lead back. Under 1 minute in the 3rd period. Bell on the dribble. Move to the left. Two-border, left. Green starting to find the range now. Hits the 7th point. Plymouth-Whitemarsh by 3 again. Pinky Johnson on the dribble for Norristown. Over to Mike Evans. Evans back, top of the circle, into Flowers' hands. Flowers almost walked, ball stolen by Bell. Bell up the close pin, on the drive, on the move. No, walking with the ball.
He palmed the ball there, Jim. I wasn't sure the ref would pick it up, but the ref was standing right there and picked it up. But what I've noticed, Norristown's big men again are not moving. They just plant themselves somewhere and they're watching.
That time King could have passed the ball. He had a man underneath, but he tried to do it himself, and he gave up the ball. Norristown with 12 seconds left. We'll wait for the last second. Evans. Evans in. Ball stolen. Evans gets it back to Ramsey. Ramsey on the jumper. Yes, 4 seconds for his 10th point. Long shot by Bell. Off the mark. And it's Plymouth-Whitemarsh 47. Norristown Eagles 46. Still anybody's ball game as we move into the 4th quarter.
When Norristown first came out, Jim, their big men were moving underneath. They were moving back and forth across the lane. They were moving up and down, and they've stopped that again.
It'd be interesting to be in that huddle now and hear what Coach Cresswell is telling them about trying to get the ball inside. Norristown keeps trying to move in. Plymouth-Whitemarsh has dropped a tremendous number of shots now. I think the key as we move into this 4th quarter is still going to be if Johnson or Flowers can start hitting from the outside and force Plymouth-Whitemarsh to move out a little bit to open up with Thompson and Evans and Ramsey underneath. Thompson, Ramsey, and Johnson are all in double figures for Norristown. Bell and Marinello remain in double figures for the Colonials.